Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our lesson today, triangle. At first, theorem 1. The sum of measure of the interior angle of a triangle equals 180. طبعا هنا أنا عندي proof بتاع الثيرم، وده يعني حاجة مش بتبقى مؤثرة قوي لما بتيجي في الامتحانات. ازاي ان انا اثبت ان الميجر بتاعت الانجلز بتاعت التريانجل equal 180، وبرضه هنفهمه لبعض. لو انا عندي هعمل construction straight line from the vertex C parallel to AB. At first, as you see, measure of angle 1 with 2 alternate, okay, 3 with 4 alternate, this is 5. If you add 1 plus 3 plus 4 angles, measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 3 plus measure of angle 5, the sum will be 180. Cancel 3 and put 4, cancel 1 and put 2, that means measure 2 plus 5 plus 4 equals 180. What about the measure of the exterior angle of triangle? This is the exterior angle. The measure of the exterior angle, since angle ABD is exterior angle، يبقى الميجر بتاع الانجل ABD equals A, the sum of non-adjacent interior angle. What is the meaning of non-adjacent? This angle is adjacent, so A and C are non-adjacent, so I will write measure angle A plus measure angle C. Here, the measure of the exterior angle of triangle greater than the measure of any interior angle except the adjacent. If two angle of a triangle are equal to angle in another triangle in measure, then the third angle equals the third angle. If the sum of two angles equals 90, but the third angle is right. If the sum of two angles less than 90, the third angle is obtuse. If the sum of two angles more than 90, the third angle is accurate. The first question, the sum of measure of interior angle of a triangle 180. The measure of the exterior angle is equal to لسه مجاوبينه the sum of non-adjacent interior angle. رقم 3, if the measure of an angle in a triangle equals the sum of measure of the other two angles, then the triangle is right. ليه؟ أنا عندي angle 90 و two angles التانيين equals 90. If the measure of the two angles is greater than the sum of the other angles, the triangle is acute angle triangle. If A plus C equals B, measure angle B equals 90. If B greater than A and C, then B is obtuse. It's possible to find a triangle each of interior angle equals 60. The two triangles contain two acute angle at least. The sum of measure of interior angle of a triangle equals the measure of a straight angle, because here triangle 180 and the straight angle is 180. Measure of angle x equal 50 and measure of angle y equals 100. What about the measure of angle z equals 180 minus 50 plus 100, which is equal 30. Measure of angle A plus B equal 100. What about C equals 180 minus 110 equals 70. If the measure of two angles in a triangle are 35 and 45, the triangle is, at first I will find the third angle. 35 minus 180 minus 35 plus 45, which is equal 100. That means the triangle is obtuse. The measure of the exterior angle of equilateral triangle. Here is equilateral triangle. This is 60. The outside equals 120, and this value is constant for any equilateral triangle. In each of the following, find the measure of the angle. To write it as proof, since ABC is triangle, sum of measure of its interior angles equal 180 degree, then measure of the angle C equals 180 minus 70 plus 65, which is equal 45. By the same way, this is 90. I will get ABC. What about figure number 4? As you see, this is 52. Here is 52 vertically opposite angle. The next one. Since angle ACD is exterior angle, I will answer figure 2. Is exterior angle. Then the measure of angle ACD equals measure of angle B plus measure of angle A, which is equal 42 plus 67, and I will get the answer, which is 109. By the same way, I will get here is I will adding this angle to get the angle ADC. 50 plus 70 equal 110. Here 42 plus 67. What about this angle? Measure of angle B I will subtract, because I give you the exterior angle, so the value will be 120 minus 60, which is equal 60. What about here? I will subtract 125 minus 35, it will be 90. The next one. The two angles are equal and the exterior angle equals the sum of A plus C. So to get measure of angle A or C, 100 divided 2, which is equal 50. The three angles are equal, so this is equilateral triangle. The equilateral triangle, the exterior angle equal 120. This angle is 30. To get B and C, measure of angle B, since ABC is a triangle, sum of its interior angles equal 180. So measure angle C equals 180 minus 30 divided 2, which is equal 75. What about this angle? I will add 30 plus 75, because angle ABD is exterior angle. The last one. Here is 130, so the interior angle will be 50. Here will be 70, and I will add them to get this value. He asked me to get the measure of the angle ABC. Okay. Since CA parallel to BD, CB is cut. That means measure angle CBD equals 180 minus 45, which is equal 135. Supplementary angles. This angle is equals 135. So measure angle ABC equals 135 minus 75. It will be 60. I need to find measure angle AEC. AEC. At first, since angle DAC is exterior angle of triangle ABC, That means measure angle C equals 112 minus 58. Which is equal 54. But EC bisect angle C. That means measure angle BCE equals measure angle ECA equals 54 divided 2 equals 27. This value 27 and this value is 27. I will complete. Here is 27 and here is 27. So since angle AEC is exterior angle of triangle EBC, that means measure of angle AEC equals 54 plus 27 equals 58 plus 27 I will repeat again. Measure angle AEC is exterior angle of triangle EBC. Measure of angle AEC equals measure of angle B plus measure of angle ECB equals 58 plus 27 equals 85 degree. Another example. Find the measure of angle BAC. Since DE parallel to BC and BD is cut or transversal, that means measure angle B equals 180 minus 100 equal 80 supplementary angles. Since ABC is triangle, sum of all interior angles equal 180. That means measure of angle BAC equals 180 minus 80 plus 30 equals 70 degree. Find the measures of the angle ABC and the measure of angle ABD. At first, since from the given I give you EF parallel to CD, since EF parallel to CD and AB is cut, that means measure angle E equal measure angle EBC equals 50 degree. Alter since ABC is triangle, sum of all angles equal 180. That means measure angle BAC equals 180 minus 30 plus 50, which is equal 100. Okay, angle ABD is exterior angle. I will write angle ABD is exterior angle. Its measure equal measure angle A plus measure angle C, which is equal 30 plus 100 equal 130. Another example to get the measure of the angle ABC. Since FR parallel to CB و FB is cut or transverse, that means measure angle B equals 180 minus 135, which is equal 45 al supplementary interior. By the same way, I have BC parallel to FE and FC is cut. That means measure angle C equals 180 minus 120 equals 60 supplementary interior. After that, since ABC is triangle, the sum of measure of its interior angle is equal 180. That means measure angle BAC equals 180 minus 60 plus 45, which is equal 75 degree. This example, by the same way, finds the measure of angle FGD here. At first, here is 110, measure angle A equals 70. 120, measure angle B equal 60 is the same steps of the previous example. 180 minus both equals 50. The last session, since AE intersect with BD at G, measure angle AGB equal measure angle FGD equals 50. Another example, find the measure of angle AED and the measure of angle DEC. Okay, since an ED parallel to CB and AB is cut or transverse, that means measure angle ADE equal measure angle B equals 60. Corresponding angles. Okay, since AED is triangle, sum of measure of all angles equals 180. That means measure angle AED equals 180 minus 80 plus 60 equals 40. Here's the angle equals 40. Since angle CED is exterior angle of triangle, exterior angle of triangle ADE, then the measure of this angle equal 80 plus 60 equal 140. Also, the next by the same steps was the same idea to the last of the lesson. Okay, السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.